Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we're here with Aisha Watches Anime. We're watching One Punch Man Season 1, Episode 10, which is called Unparalleled Peril. We'll see where it leads. But yes, in the last episode, we kind of wrapped up a 2-episode arc that we had on the Sea King, and the Sea King turned out to be a pretty formidable enemy against the majority of these heroes, but of course, unfortunately for Saitama, it didn't turn out to be much of a battle. But in this battle, we learned a little bit more about, what's his name of the cyclist. But yes, that's the cyclist hero. He is very much an average Joe, but he still had the bravery to stand up against the Sea King and at least distract him from taking out the civilians. And my guy, Genos, got completely wrecked, but it's all good. You know, you learned a little bit more about focusing on the battle ahead of him. But the highlight of it is that Saitama has moved from rank C to rank B, even though a lot of people still are not 100% convinced that he's earned his place there. So that's where we ended things. Ready to jump into the episode. Just before I do though, please do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And please do leave comments below. A girl really appreciates it. All right, out of the way. Let's get into the episode right now. Morning. Why is it always human filth? Not all of these freaking kaiju that are in cahoots waiting for the others to die. You're flying too low. Is this the girl with the blue hair or purple hair? She's been dying to work. And I'm kind of, oh, green hair, my bad. Yeah, let's see what she's all about, because she's talking a lot of smack, so I expect a lot from her. And she's in S-Class. No, who are you? Really? Right? You're awfully rude, sir. So they don't want her to fight? I'm so confused. Is that not what an S-Class is supposed to be for? Well, that would destroy Earth too, so... Shh, close your mouth. Oh, she was dead ass. She literally pulled a meteor from space, ma'am. There could have been a ripple effect. But that tells you a lot about her reach. Jeez Louise. Is this the old man? Okay. Was he gonna teach Genos? But Genos said no thanks. Maybe you should try it first. I agree. Don't be disrespectful. Well, he's the only student. Was. Aww. So Thomas like, I'd like to know his name and number details. I want to fight them. Okay. Does he seem that bothered with the term old man though? He's defending you. Can we get you a towel? So Genos is just giving up on sleeves and skin on his arms. But he's B. Barely B. The change in the face. But he does want to do something serious. The voice actor, that is the same guy from Bleach, who plays the guy with the kimono and this. I can't think of his name right now, but that's a Bleach actor. Sure. Middle age is well over 40, sir. Calm down. Lost child! Doesn't feel nice to be ignored, does it, ma'am? Thank goodness, she can't even... No wonder she floats all the time. Hey, brother man! Listen, prisoner man, you're gonna go to jail for other reasons if you eye him up too much. Genos is still like 17. Hey God. Drive night. So many introductions and I'm not going to remember all of them right now.
あれまた一位
Child
の人
Emperor, why?
で、今日は何の集まりなんじゃ。
So the only person who can come is the guy who's the actor, right? Blast.
お茶もらえる？
While we're here, can we have snacks? Bored.
これ以上待っても拉致が開かないので緊急集会を始める。私は今回の説明役を
Snitch? I thought
任
it
さ
said
れ
snitch for a second.
た。ヒーロー界の頂点に立つ君たちに集まってもらったのは他でも
Thank
ない。
you.
今回は地球を守る。
From what now?
今回ばかりは超人揃いの S 級メンバーでも命を落とす
I
か
think
も
we're
しれ
very aware of that after the Sea King.
聞いたものは逃がすわけにはいかなくなる。ことが終わるまでこちらの方で軟禁させてもらう。
Okay.
不満は避けたいのだ。
集めるだけの内容なんだろうな。
Attitude?
こっちは妹の大事なピアノの演奏会を抜け
Okay,
出
well,
して
that's
きた
a
んだ。
valid reason to be upset.
やれるもんならやってみなさいよ、ダンゴムシ頭。
Pillbug head?
さっさと要件を話せ。
Right?
大預言者芝バ様が亡くなられた。
Who?
あの芝バが殺されたのか。
Is she a great seer if she didn't see that coming?
咳が出て喉飴を口に入れたら
She choked?
そのまま。
She didn't see that coming?
なるほど。
Sorry.
芝バ様って誰？ヒーロー？
知らないのか。
He's new.
大預言者。
Was she?
怪人の来るタイミングをピタリと。
She couldn't see herself choking on a cough drop?
問題の核となるのは芝様が最後に残した大預言
Which is, lay it on
目を
us.
詰まらせながらも書き残してくださったこの小さなメモ。
Honestly, none of you could have patted her back?
読めるか。
No.
地球がやばい。
何それくだら
I
ない
was
な
about to say, it's kind of vague.
僕塾あるから帰っていい
He's
かな
like, I got real things to worry about.
今まで一度もなかった大災害や竜レベルの怪人が襲来するよりもヤバいことが起きようとしているのだ。
But that's too vague. How do we even prep for that?
わかったけど半年以内じゃい
Right?
つ来るか
We don't know the
わからん
when or the what.
半年以内ってことは明日かもしれないし今日かもしれないな。
Let him know.
その通りだがお
Who are
前
you
は誰
bringing sense to my table?
この建物が攻撃されてる。
そんなバカな。ここはヒーロー協会本部だぞ。
That doesn't make it impossible.
建造物じゃないか。
Is it coming from that human evolution center? These look like evolution center people.
上だ。逃げ。この
Father?
まるでハムシのごとく。何
Which one did that?
守る役目。
What was that? Oh my god, what is that? Things have escalated. Well, Saitama, you wanted that fight. It had to come from another planet.
そうだ、頑張れ。よし、いいぞ。
Can you cry quieter? The danger's not gone.
殺し損ねた。殺す。いいと思うよ。
Oh,
今のうちに逃げろ。
who are you? You are a knight in shining armor, quite literally? Yeah, face the opponent in front of you.
損壊率 99.8% だと。一瞬で A 氏が。
A city's gone, not even Z city this
まさ
time?
か今すぐ予言の時が来るなんて
Well,
誰
you
が
know,
信じら
at
れる。
least it was accurate.
なので波のシェルターよりも強固にできています。
Ooh.
先生、外に行きま。
Long gone. He is like, fight time! I was so ready. Yeah. Saitama was like, at last, a battle. He's like, since you came to our house, I'll go to yours.
星に。
帰れ。
Yeah, no one invited you. You're doing good, Metal Knight. Can someone help him though? Oh, this guy regenerates. That's freaking annoying. Why are you... Actually, I was going to say, why are you still there? But that's kind of his job as a hero.
弱小種族かよ。殺すの簡単。いいと思う。
Can you stop doing that? That's disgusting. Yeah, you do. You're bleeding out, Finn.
俺。
Thanks, Saitama.
師匠。
Oh,
いやい、無事だ。
my bad. Maybe you didn't hear him when he said that the swords don't work. How do you just command someone to stop bleeding? Does he have that kind of like control over his body? Oh,
いいだろ。 我々の進行に抵
2 rows
抗して
of
みる。
teeth is actually disgusting.
この町をこんなありさまにしたのはお前個人の力じゃない
Nope, that would be the ship.
アトミック侍手伝うぜ。
てめえが
Oh,
この
thank you.
町
Metal
やった
Knight
な
was doing quite a lot, you know.
俺が話す
Why are you naked every time? All these people are like, this is an office job. Why are we being attacked? I did not take out the compensation package for this.
災害レベルは
竜は確実だ。
Dragon? I feel like this is Super Devil.
神もあり得る
Kami, that sounds about right.
S 級でもトップの実力だと言われているあなたの意見が聞きたいな
Indeed.
俺は何もできん
Hmm?
今のうちにメタルナイトを呼ぶのがいいだろう
何よそれ、情けないわね。あんたそれでも最強の男なの。
Yes, but he understands physics.
もういい、私が一人で片付けるわよ。
Try.
聞こえなかったの。もういいって言ってるでしょ。
落ち着くんだジェノス君気持ちはわかるが彼女を怒らせると殺される
I mean, he's not wrong.
敵の船にはすでに先生が殴り
He
込み
literally just busted his
こ
way
れが予言
through.
だろうとなんだろうと
Saitama.
先生に倒
He
せぬ悪
literally
魔
takes a
はない
wrecking ball to every situation.
よくぞここまで来たな侵入者。
Thank you.
だがここまでだ。
Okay.
このグロリバースを倒す
Ew, you have mouths for hands?
俺様の足とプレスで溶けてなくなるがいい。
Thanks for the warning. He had no time for all that. Just mashing up the ship. This thing might land, Saitama. But I guess City A is already broken.
来てたらだけど
But is this the control room? Oh, this the boss. He looks like an evil Goku. No, not Goku. He looks like Goku's trainer. I can never remember his name off the top of my head, but like I said, I feel like the animators that worked on Dragon Ball Z definitely are some of them. Either took inspiration from Dragon Ball Z or they moved to this anime because there's way too many similarities between the art styles to me. All right, guys. Well, that is in fact a unparalleled peril. For all the things that we've seen happen on this show, this is absolutely probably the biggest threat so far. We see that this ship with one attack leveled an entire city, and its soldiers that we've seen, at least the one on the ground right now, is no joke. It regenerates quickly. It can divide into multiple or turn into one super thing. And yeah, Metal Knight, who was an S-class, was not able to keep up. Again, if this thing could be killed easily, he would have won. But because it can regen and Metal Knight cannot, we see he's already lost an arm and was ordered to immediately stop bleeding. Like, that's crazy. But if he can do that, that's why he's S-class. But anyway, so we see that this is probably one of the reasons why the S-class heroes and the people in this organization have not been able to take down some of these big threats or take them down easily. They don't work as a unit, right? They're all doing their own thing. Everyone, this one wants to do it this way. This guy went off half-cocked. This one went to go look for his sensei. This one over here. Like, maybe if y'all work together and learn what your different skills were and use them to complement each other, you'd be able to take these things down a lot easier, but you're all looking for the glory, right? And it was kind of touched on last episode, right? This ranking system is honestly half the problem. You want to get to the top of the ranking. You want to look good. You want to have the most social media presence. You want to have the most fans. But what should be most important is how do we save everybody? How do we make sure that the safety and the overall functioning of the world is the priority? You can't do that if you're all looking out for your own self-interest. So as we saw in this one, Genos was trying to team up with the girl with the psychic powers. Her name just slipped out of my head. Sorry. And she was like, nah, I want to do it myself. She's also a child, right? So she's not going to necessarily think logically. But as I said, it's not like the Hero Association is encouraging synergy, right? Even when they called this meeting, some of them didn't even bother showing up. Right? I mean, I wasn't surprised Superstar didn't show up because he doesn't work anymore. Apparently, he's only an S-class in name only. But we see that while they're in that meeting room and this guy's trying to explain how important this is and why they're all here, they're all like, oh, man, I hope you didn't like make me miss anything important. We're bored. Why are we here? Like, no synergy even in that room of thought. And again, I gotta say, unfortunately, I gotta lump Saitama into that group as well because he hears the threat, doesn't even hear the plan or talk to anybody. He's through the roof, and he's already up there making a mess, right? So again, he is very strong. There is very little chance that from what we've seen all season, that he's really gonna be hurt badly. But the point is, we're supposed to be working as a team, right? And he very much is doing his solo thing. So again, the Heroes Association's fault. They don't teach synergy or the fact that they should be working together. But in something like this, working as a group would be much more effective than working solo. But anyway, yeah, we see that we had a seer, didn't even hear about her till now. She predicted this happening. She didn't have time to get a lot of details out there. As I said, I'm sorry, kind of hilarious. Whenever I hear stories where someone's supposed to have like this omniscient vision and then they die with something like really crazy, I'm like, did you not see that coming? But then again, maybe she did see it and she was just like, it's gonna happen anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I digress. So that's kind of where we're at right now. They did say that that big S-class hero was like #1. He's the one who's the actor and the singer. I do wonder if he's even gonna bother showing up. He doesn't seem to ever want to get involved anymore, but I keep thinking that what's it gonna take for him to be pushed to the point of having to engage, just so he doesn't get kind of people looking at him suspiciously, like, why don't you ever engage? Maybe you're not that strong anymore. Maybe you've been surpassed, right? And I think it's safe to say, based on what we know of Saitama probably does surpass him in strength anyway. But interesting that he never seems to show up, but he is keeping tabs on all the different heroes to see who's doing what. He's claiming it so that no one embarrasses the Hero Association and by extension embarrasses him, but I genuinely think he's just keeping an eye out for anyone who might be coming for his spot, and he's gonna do something or make sure they don't make it there. But again, we already don't have to worry. We know that Saitama doesn't care about that. He just wants to be able to fight the strongest. So, like I said, his wish may come true. Whoever this boss alien is in this ship, I get the sense he's not I don't think he's light work, but so many things for Saitama have been this season. But we're almost near the end, so I gotta think that he's gotta get a challenge at least once, right? Maybe, possibly. Guess we'll have to see, but it was a good episode. I did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.